Today we're going to have a look in this top bar hive. So the first thing I'm going to do is just lift up the lid very carefully. Okay, lots of activity in there, so we can see that they've survived the winter and they're already busy producing honey and things. So that one is a drone, as you can tell from its big googly eyes. And the drones are the ones that kind of do all the jobs, and they're all male. You also might get nurse bees, which just kind of tidy up the brood and things like that. You'll get worker bees, which will go out and collect honey. They've got a slightly different appearance to the drones because their eyes aren't as prominent. And the main bee in there is the queen. And the queen is the one that lays all the eggs for the larvae and things, which then produce more and more workers and more drones. Now, because I've just opened the hive, you can see lots of them are coming to defend it. As you can see there's one stuck in my glove with its sting, and you can see the sting hasn't quite gone through and it's hanging out the back. Now, luckily for this bee, as long as it stays like that, it will survive. But if that sting does come out, then unfortunately the bee will die. So in the event that you've made the bees really angry, which would be understandable because essentially you're stealing from their home, and they decide that they're going to swarm all over you, my personal advice would be, or the method that I use is I tend to walk away. So that I'm out of the bee's territory, and in doing that, most of them will generally get fed up or leave you alone once they know you're not a threat anymore. And I often close my eyes as well, because one of the first places animals and insects tend to attack is the eyes. We're just going to check that for a few things on the honeycomb, that they're producing honey and that they're producing brood, which is what the next lot of bees will be. It's basically bee larvae. Okay, so just going to lift up a couple of frames here. Okay, this one looks quite busy, so we'll have a quick look at this one. There we go. Brilliant. You can see, so the ones that are capped off, they're going to have bees in them. Okay, so the larvae will be in there. When they hatch, they'll chew their way out and there'll be new bees. Up here you can see that they've made some more honey and they've capped it off with wax. So it's honeycomb, yeah, hexagonal. Nobody knows why. I mean, we could look at the geometry of it. It's quite a stable structure. It fits together nicely. One of nature's mysteries. But in there is lots of lovely honey. The process of bees collecting pollen and then it becoming honey is they kind of go out. You'll often see bees coming back with coloured things on their legs, and that's the pollen they've collected from flying around different flowers and things, which is why they're really good pollinators, because they can transfer pollen from lots of different species of plant. Once they've done that, they bring it back to the hive, and it's made into kind of a syrup, which will then become honey. Now, not many people know this, but honey is actually bee sick. And it's not just one bee sick. They all might have a go at sucking it up, chewing it a bit and spitting it back out. But it's tasty.